Anything you say from here on out is fair game for me to use, except I will probably delete everything Baron says.
Valid.
Welcome back, everybody. Today I'm going away a little bit from the Pokemon quizzes and taking a page from Smosh's sketchbook and seeing if I can guess 21 of my friends based on their musical tastes. A few predictions going into this, and let me just pull up the list of people who submitted, which I have in DM with Med. B, Stoppy, Dawn. I'm honestly expecting epic and varying secondary things, not least of which are probably musicals, maybe some gospel for B. Cherry and Med, my note for them going into this was basically I could see them putting heavy metal, I could see them putting the most girly pop type music on there, and I would not be surprised. Scylla, I know Dxddy's in her top 3. If she didn't put Dxddy, she's lying. I know that. Glitcher, I'm expecting a lot of YouTube musicians for. I'm talking like Black Griffin, like not. I don't think it would be the Stupendium, but maybe like Tornado, stuff like that. I know JJ really likes AC/DC and some of those older bands. Looney is into heavy metal. I know Looney's into heavy metal. And there's about 6 to 8 people here who my note is could be rock, could be rap, could be hip hop, could be R&B, could be other things. I am not surprised. All right.
Are you ready to get into your first set?
Honestly, no, but let's do this.
All right, round number 1.
Skillet, Rob Zombie, and Carrie Underwood. I smell a joke going on here. Oh, who could... Okay, think of this as a joke or not a joke. Like, who would even consider putting this? I would not be surprised. I know Glitcher likes Skillet, but I don't think Glitcher would even know Rob Zombie, and I don't think they would even put Carrie Underwood. I could actually see Wizard for this, but the Carrie Underwood is what's holding me back on that one. Oh, I actually really like Wilford for this one, too. Oh, you started me with a dirty one, Med.
Say that I took all of these and randomized them this morning, so they are in a fully randomized order.
You still did me dirty either way.
Oh, absolutely.
Could Faye be doing the Carrie Underwood as a joke? Because I could see Faye going for a Skillet and Rob Zombie. Just correct me if I'm wrong. Rob Zombie's a harder rock, right?
Yeah, like harder rock, kind of leaning into metal.
Yeah, okay.
And then, of course, you got Skillet that's like
I've heard
metal.
Skillet. I enjoy Skillet myself.
Carrie Underwood is definitely the outlier here.
I do want to say this, and I know we're getting into the Christmas music time. I feel so bad for the amount of hate Carrie Underwood has gotten. And I think what really started making me feel bad for that was when it started being like SCP. Oh wait, no, that's Mariah Carey.
You're thinking of Mariah Carey.
My point stands. I feel bad for the hate she got, especially, and it really started after the SCP comment.
I think it started off as hate towards her, and now it's just memes because everybody knows we're gonna listen to the songs.
I know. I have to go back to my comment too about you and Cherry, where like I could believe anything from heavy metal to the most girly girl pop for either of you. And I would not be surprised. Looney could also be doing this as a joke. I don't think Looney would include Skillet, though. Rob Zombie feels like something he might include. I don't think Skillet would. Because he enjoys really heavy metal, they're a little more washed down metal. Oh, I gotta
Who would
throw
you
a
like
guess
to lock in?
Yeah, I gotta throw a guess at a point. And I think I'm going to take the shot on what my gut went too early. I think Wizard. I'm gonna go Wizard.
All right. This is Gina.
You know, that makes so much sense now that I think about it. No, yeah. Yeah. Skillet's actually, funny enough, with that 3, Skillet's the one that surprised me the most for Gina.
I'm
not surprised.
Yeah, they are awesome though.
I'm not surprised she knows of them. I'm just surprised to see them in that top 3. Alright.
Fair enough.
I unfortunately missed Gina.
Second round, we have Jorge Riveria-Herrans, Queen, and Daniel Ingram.
This is the BCD group. B, Captain Stoppy, Dawn. It's just a question of which one. Although maybe JJ got into Epic after we talked about it in that Greek code names. What's Daniel Ingram?
Daniel Ingram is the writer for most of the My Little Pony songs.
Okay, so that's not JJ. Oh, the queen of it all.
The queen of it all.
Well, here's the thing. No, knowing that's the MLP guy, right? Knowing that's the
Yep.
MLP guy. I know this is B, Stoppy, or Dawn. I'm 100% in that. It's just a matter of which of the three and the queen of it all.
Yeah.
I guess
Who
this could
is
also
a
be
diehard
Weeping,
Queen fan?
but I don't think Weeping's gonna include Daniel Ingram. I could be wrong. Actually, now that I think about it, this does make a lot of sense for Weeping. Oh, I gotta throw a guess at a point. I think I remember Stoppy saying something about Queen, but I'm not sure on that. I'm gonna go Stoppy.
You're gonna go Stoppy.
If it's
This
Weeping, I'm not surprised.
is in fact Dawn.
Dawn likes Queen. That... Okay.
Yeah? We figured that was gonna be the one that stumped you with Dawn.
You guys are all allowed to unmute when I see an answer, by the way.
Okay, I was like, I was sitting here and I'm like, do I stay quiet?
I was like,
I didn't want to be
me, Dawn,
but
Weeping, and B have been chatting about it in DMs.
I'm not surprised.
yeah. I was between Stoppy
Uh,
and Dawn for this one myself. I'm like, oh
So
boy.
let Dawn, because
I was raised on Queen music. Don't Stop Me Now was my favorite
You're
song
right.
until Done For existed. Don't Stop Me Now was literally my favorite song until Done For existed.
I forgot about that. Yeah, you've talked about this. I don't want to get too into your personal history on my own video.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was raised basically with Queen music since I can remember. Put it that way.
That makes sense, because, I mean, also kind of, I had the thought in my head, like, oh, Queen's, like, you know, very indie rock, or, sorry, not indie, very, England rock, right? So, I'm like, oh, that's definitely something Dawn would probably listen to, you know.
Alright, remute.
One of those bands.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
As we go into the third round,
Was it right that was BCD?
Is there anybody else that you want to mute, or are you good with this?
I mean, as long as they don't speak while I'm trying to guess, I don't mind.
Okay, we're good. Round 3. We have Longest Solo Ever, The Living Tombstone, and Nathan Sharp. Nate Wants to Battle.
Nate Wants to Battle. Okay, that tells me a lot. What's the Longest Solo Ever?
I believe he's a YouTube cover musician.
Okay, 3 YouTube guys. I'm guessing Glitcha. I knew I was going to do that the second it came up. And Living Tombstone.
And
how did I forget Living Tombstone for Glitcha?
This is, in fact, Glitcher.
Yeah.
By the way, Panda, I hate to say this, Tornado is not a musician. He made one song ever.
Oh, my bad.
He is an animator.
Oh, right.
He's an animator.
Look, we watched several FNAF ones on his channel, so you can at least understand the confusion, right? I at least got one. But let's be real, this was one of the 2 easiest ones for me. Scylla and Glitch are going to be obvious. I'm going to tell you now, I see Disturbed, I'm saying Scylla.
I mean, multiple people could have said Disturbed.
I don't
Unless
care.
Rose went evil in this one.
Alright, let's go
Also,
to
good
round
list,
4 then.
Glitcher.
Oh.
Good list.
Yeah. I literally saw this pop up and I'm like, there's no way this isn't Glitcher. I'm like, I know 3 and the other one just looks like your basic YouTube cover artist.
Yeah.
So
Can I say something funny on top of this though?
What?
If this had been asked a few years ago, you would have had a tricky chance of time choosing between me and Glitch, because I could see 2 of those being in my top 3 when I was about 16.
bro, okay, I am literally right now, like, I will pay $1,000 if I can get the To Let Go on vinyl right now, because I didn't take my shot while I was on pre-order.
What do we
All
got
right.
next?
Round
I'm
4.
at least
We
on the
have
board.
You are on the board.
Mine was
We
not
have-
hard.
Upchurch, The Lax, and Eminem.
You got some explaining to do. Who's Eminem?
Sorry, I should have put Marshall Mathers.
yes, thank you. That helps a lot. No, what's Upchurch and the Lax?
Look, this might be a bit of a giveaway, but I have no fucking idea. I think they're kind of like a country rock-esque type thing.
Okay. I was waiting for you to say something rock, something rap, and I was like, I'm already thinking this is Wizard pretty hard from the Eminem of it all, and I'll be honest, I don't have a great reason why. Obviously, Eminem is such a well-known artist. It's like Queen. You can see them being a lot of people's top threes, and it's like, that's not really surprising.
For sure.
But this particular group is screaming Wizard to me, and I'm going through my list and seeing, is there anyone else this could be? Maybe Faye. Don't think this would be Looney. Although, this could actually be Looney. But you said country rock. He really likes heavy metal.
I also said, I think. Because
Fair.
I'm not super familiar with the works of Upchurch and The Lax.
There's a world this could be Neo, but to quote Epic, that is not a world that I know.
That is not a world I subscribe to.
I reject your reality and substitute Wizard. This also could be Z, but I'm going Wizard.
Alright. This is, in fact, Wizard.
Yeah. No, when I saw Eminem, I was like, that makes so much sense for what I've heard of Wizard.
For me, I immediately thought it was Wizard when I heard that it was country rock. I was like,
that
yeah, that's
gave me
Wizard.
what I needed. Because again, Eminem
Yeah.
is one of those guys. It could be so many people. But
Yeah.
Like, I
You can-
feel
You
anyone
can
could
say
play it.
country rock, but it's actually country rap.
I was going to say Upchurch at least looks more country rap to me,
Okay.
just by the photo.
I am a
Well-
50-50, I believe.
I believe so, yeah. We're going on to round 5.
Alright.
Alright. Next up we have MilkyyMelodies, Linkin Park, and Macklemore.
Ooh. Oh, right away, you know who's really coming to mind, actually? Emerald and Cherry are sticking out for me here. This feels pretty in line with what I might expect from them. Emerald's one of those people like me, like Knight. It's just such a diverse music taste that it can be hard to pin down your 3 at sometimes, right? MilkyyMelodies is probably an ongoing, like their current obsession, if it is Emerald. Oh, if this was Baron, that would be the funniest shit to me. I don't know why. There's a chance for JJ, but I have to stick to my gut. I really think that's gonna be AC/DC. Again, you come to mind. Wouldn't be surprised if this was Neo or Nightingale. I don't know why. I don't see this being Raven. I believe the Linkin Park, I believe the Macklemore, I don't believe the MilkyyMelodies for Raven. Ricky's one I just haven't talked to music a lot about. Same with Z. Oh, this actually makes a lot of sense for Wilfred too, though. But I think I'm going to stick with my gun and go with Emerald on this one.
You're going with Emerald. And it is...
Weeping. Okay.
I listen to a
I
bit of
knew who
everything.
the first one was. I know who the first and second one were because the first one I've listened to a lot of her stuff.
A lot of respect
See-
for that list, Weeping, but I'll be real, and I've told you this. We talk so little about music that I don't think I was ever going to guess you except by pure fucking luck.
That's valid.
Who's the guy in the tank top?
Macklemore.
That is Macklemore. He made so I actually don't know MilkyyMelodies, so I'm gonna be honest.
Can I ask real quick, Dawn and Stoppy, as two people who also know Emerald, would you believe this list for Emerald?
I don't actually know Emerald that well. Also, for those who don't know,
I'm not
going
gonna say anything. I know Emerald
Yeah.
pretty well, but I do not want to give it away.
MilkyyMelodies is so good. MilkyyMelodies is like top 5 for me for context, but
Hey,
not enough to break it in top 3.
MilkyyMelodies. I'm not gonna say anything about my music or Emerald's, because I know
Well, no, I'm
Emerald
not
the
saying
best
give
out of
anything away
them.
about Emeralds, but like this looks like something you could see from Emerald, in my opinion.
This is also definitely something you could see from Wilford. Let's be honest.
Yeah, no, I mentioned Wilford for good reason there. I don't think Z would ever include MilkyyMelodies. A lot of respect
Yeah.
for her, but I don't think that's Z's.
So,
Yeah.
according to my sources, and my sources being Glitcher 30 seconds ago, MilkyyMelodies is a YouTube cover artist, as well as
Yeah.
having some of her own original songs, mostly centered around currently Has Been Hotel.
Yes. I believe she made Hell's Greatest Mom a parody of one of the songs.
Yes.
And I believe a cover of like which I forget the exact song it was for, but like an Emily Falls song for Has Been.
It's called I'd Fall
Yes.
Again.
I'd Fall Again, thank you.
And just mentioning the artist called A Song Stuck in Dawn's Head.
I'm sure it did.
And then that song also popped up in my playlist.
Alright. So
Yeah. Hey,
2 out of 5.
Not
I
terrible.
gotta say though, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
And-
Leaping real quick. What are your thoughts on the new Linkin Park singer?
We do have to move on. I don't want to be here for 2 hours.
You can put it in the chat. Don't worry.
We will move on to the next round with Aaron, Tveit, Lady Gaga, and Nowlu.
Am I correct in assuming Nowlu is K-pop?
I believe so.
The composition of that image feels very K-pop. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess by the background and Tveit's like a Broadway person, it looks like.
I believe so. Allow me to just kind of do some looking up.
The Lady Gaga of it all has me in a very like unsudden state, right?
Definitely very Broadway, that man. But yes.
Would I be able to get a general genre, or are you struggling to find that, really?
Oh, no, I mean, like, Les Mis, Grease, Moulin Rouge. Like,
Okay,
you're looking at...
everywhere.
Yeah, his way is, in fact, broad.
I mean, there are worlds where this could be B or Stoppy, but I have to stick to my gut. I really think all 3 of them probably submitted Epic, Jorge, Riviera. I forget the part of his name every time. Again, worlds where this is you or Cherry. I'm not ruling out Emerald for this, but I don't really expect Lady Gaga for Emerald. Wilford is actually really standing out as a strong contender here to me. I believe he has listened to K-pop. I believe he's mentioned a couple bands to me. Oh, I'm really split on you, Cherry, Emerald, and Wilford, but would Wilford go for Broadway singer? Oh, wait. Thinking about it more, I believe Che has also listened to some K-pop. I don't know how much, of course. I don't talk to her a lot. I'm gonna go Cherry. I could see Lady Gaga. I could see Broadway.
You're gonna go with Cherry. This is Emerald.
I was Emerald. I'm at least
I guessed correctly.
I'm at least happy I mentioned him.
Yes.
Wasn't
I
Lady
knew
Gaga...
this was Emerald. I had a feeling.
Lady Gaga's the lady who had the meat dress.
I thought all
right?
gay men love Lady Gaga.
Okay.
I'm not
How does she not have
surprised it's
salmonella?
What?
How does she not have salmonella if she had a meat dress on?
Consumption
Oh
of
my
raw meat.
gosh.
But
No,
like,
that's specifically chicken.
Yeah, salmonella
Yeah,
is poultry.
specifically chicken.
like
I do want to
she-
just say real quick, Lady Gaga threw me off so hard for that, but the more I was like, this isn't Wilford. I don't think Wilford's gonna put Broadway, but like, it was Cherry or Emerald. I knew that at least, and I'm happy with that.
I think at least most of us are gay enough for Lady Gaga to be on our lists at some point.
But also, you do have to factor in there's a certain amount of age, like, that could be a potential limiting factor, right?
I was going to say, am I not a gay for saying that I don't really listen to Lady Gaga that much?
I don't
If at all.
Lady Gaga also does it for the straight people.
This is getting into a weird territory, and I have to question what to edit here, so...
Oh my god.
I feel like we'll be here all day if we just try to discuss our respective sexualities related to Lady Gaga.
So
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Says the
after
sis
Lady Gaga did the meat dress, did she get sick or what?
No,
No!
you have to eat the raw meat.
No, like you can't
No.
just have raw meat on your skin and be
Yeah, you
fine.
can.
Yes, you can.
You very
You
much
can.
can.
I do it all the
You
time.
just can't, like, lick your fingers afterwards or
Well, then
your
she
body.
doesn't smell great afterwards. Then
Oh,
she
she
That's
just
what
probably did.
showers are for.
Yeah. Alright, let's move on, because I don't want to have to explain hygiene to Glitcher on a video.
Let's move away from the meat dress.
Was it tasty?
I should have stuck with my gut on Emerald, but the Lady Gaga.
Well, we move on to our next round.
I'm not doing well. I have two. Well, I have 1/3.
Blackpink, Bon Jovi, and the Legally Blonde soundtrack.
What? Japan.exe has stopped working. One of these things is not like the other. One of these things doesn't belong.
Which one is that?
The Bon Jovi is what's stumping me. I fully believe Blackpink, Legally Blonde combined. The Bon Jovi is where I'm like,
The Bon Jovi of it all.
oh wait, I think Meds talked about the Legally Blonde soundtrack. This is another, again, I keep saying it for you, I keep saying it for Cherry. Could be the girliest girl pop, could be absolute heavy metal, would not be surprised. I don't think FaZe or Ricky are putting the Legally Blonde soundtrack. There's a world this is Nightingale, but I think he's gonna stick to one of the, like, some of the artists we've talked about. I don't think this is Neo. JJ didn't put AC/DC. They forgot. They forgot AC/DC. I don't think Baron's putting this 3. I'm gonna go with my gut and say Med.
You're saying me?
Yes.
Well, that's interesting. Because it is me.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I saw this and I'm immediately like, this is bad. Next.
So you also have to keep in mind too, I have to hype this up a little bit for the video to make it, like, more interesting, right? There's a
Yeah,
little...
Oh, for sure.
You can, but you could also just say, oh my god, I know exactly who this is.
Well,
Let's move on.
Like, I did that with Glitcher. If I'm not 100% certain, I'm not doing it, right?
That's true.
So yeah, out of all K-pop, I am obsessed with Blackpink. I fuck with every Bon Jovi. I love
Honestly,
Bon Jovi.
I'm not surprised with that. I'm not surprised Bon Jovi's on there.
No, but also the combination that is Bon Jovi with the Legally Blonde soundtrack. I short-circuited for a minute.
Well, it's funny that you mentioned before, like, oh, I could see you loving the girliest of girly pop and, like, the hardcorest of metal.
Yeah, and that's like... what I was thinking about, because when I said that, the girliest of girly pop, my eyes looked at fucking Legally Blonde and heavy metal. My eyes went to Bon Jovi, like, not far from it.
Also, I mean, Blackpink is, like, the quintessential K-pop group.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, have you heard of baby metal before?
I, in fact, have.
Who is Bon Jovi?
To be fair, I won't
guy from, like, the
Bon...
80s.
It's this guy who made a band named him after himself, like a lot of 80s people did. Yeah. And then went through about 27 different main singers.
Fair enough.
And is older. The band, I think, disbanded before you were born, if I recall correctly.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's disbanded 4 times now, is the thing.
But yes, congratulations, you picked me out.
Real quick, was I correct in saying I'm pretty sure you've mentioned the Legally Blonde soundtrack to me at some point?
Oh, probably. I've listened to that soundtrack like 8 times, yeah.
Okay.
Alright, next round.
Only 8?
For King and Country, Skillet again, and Behold the Beloved.
You know, I'll be honest, I did not expect Skillet to be a reoccurring one, or at least not a common one. But the fact that's the first one to 2, I find a little funny.
That is,
I do have to ask, is For King and Country a country band? What's going on with that one?
For King and Country, let me get this so that it is...
I'm also a little confused at Behold the Beloved.
They are a Christian pop duo.
Okay.
From Australia. They are brothers.
And Behold the Beloved?
Behold the Beloved.
Christian pop from Australia.
Is a 5-member contemporary Christian rock band.
I mean, So like I was saying earlier, B's not one I would be surprised with gospel stuff, but I'm also surprised it's Skillet of all things. Skillet does not feel like B's MO.
Skillet used to be a Christian band.
Oh, they're fully a Christian band.
No, they definitely still are.
Are they?
They used to be more openly. How about that?
Yes, they definitely, but it's still present
not
even
one
in
that
the
you
newest
think
album.
about, but when you listen to the lyrics, you're like, oh, okay.
Okay. I'm really surprised that this is B, just because I know how obsessed B, Stoppy, and Dawn all have been with Epic. But everything is saying... the only other person I may be going is Cherry, but I think she'll have K-pop on there as the thing. Is this B?
Are you locking in B?
I'm locking in B.
Sweet, sweet little Bumblebee.
I am...
Apparently bops to Skillet.
As soon as you said it was a Christian band, I knew it.
Yeah, as soon as you said the other two were Christian bands, I'm like, okay, so this is B.
I'm
Because
also just a little blown away that Skillet is a Christian band. Did not know that. Did not know that.
I did.
Growing up, they were the band everyone talked about as the cool Christian band because all the other Christian bands weren't cool, but we couldn't listen to anybody that wasn't Christian.
That's actually kind of funny.
You lived a sad life.
You're the one who yelled at me for talking about it earlier.
I did.
Hey, B.
We're talking about your music taste.
Hi, B.
Oh, hey, B.
Also, you're muted. I don't know if you know that.
B is that something, I believe.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
This absolutely blew me away that this was B. I'm not gonna lie.
All right. Well,
So
I mean, you did get her, so that's a point. That's a notch under your
I'm
belt.
in the car. It was just more. Why was this so surprising? I'm like curious.
Part of it is I did not know Skillet was a Christian band originally, but also I was so convinced that you would have a lot. Jorge Riveria. I keep forgetting the last word. Like I'm gonna just
Haggins or some shit.
Like I know how much you three have listened to Epic lately.
Yeah.
I know how bad it's gotten. Alright. Well, I'm at least 50-50 again. Let's go.
All right. Can you get into the positive with Elena Siegman, Oni Inc., and S3RL?
Oni Inc. Oh, brain's frying again. What
hold,
do any
please.
of these three exactly consider? Like,
So this is apparently metal, alternative indie, EDM,
Looney.
hip hop rap.
Looney.
Do you want to just guess Looney?
Yeah, no. There are a couple other people this could be. It could be Ricky, could be Z, but I'm going Looney.
This is in fact Looney.
Yeah. No, the second you said heavy metal, indie rock, and EDM, I'm like, okay, yeah, that sums up exactly what I've heard from Looney for their music. Yeah, move on.
Next up, you have Pentatonix, Evanescence, and JayBenz.
My people! I actually don't know JayBenz, but Pentatonix and Evanescence, hell yeah. What is JayBenz, do you know?
JayBenz.
He bends.
He do in fact bends.
I mean, the J
most
is
of the stuff I can see from him is on YouTube.
YouTube musician. Okay.
So I'm guessing he's a YouTube musician.
So that kind of reinforces my first hunch, which for some reason Neonight's really coming to mind with this group. Raven's not a bad contender here, but I don't think Raven would lean this too much into this century. I think he would be a little more in the 90s and 80s stuff. I guess there's a world with Ricky, there's a world with Z. If this was Wilford, I would not be surprised, but I would find that a little funny. Faye's another good pick here. Faye's a really good thought here, in my opinion. I don't think this would be Baron. It could be. Ooh. I'm really torn between Faye and Neo, and I think I am going to go for the Fairy Day Key.
Fairy Day Key. You put Neo to the side. And it's Wilford.
Oh, it was Wolf. I at least listed it. Although I listed a lot of people, I'll be fair on that one. But
Well, yeah, it was like you listed like 8 people.
Yeah, it's because
but like
you almost listed.
Wilford
Go ahead.
was at least in the short list of this all.
Yeah.
I'm sad I didn't get Wilford in this, but I'll admit I don't think I was ever gonna get Wilford with Pentatonix.
I mean, that's some good taste on here.
Oh no, for sure. I would love respect for the first two at least. I just don't know JayBenz. I'm sure they're good. I just don't know their work.
All right, we move on to Zun, RichaadEB, and Ben Prunty.
I think this is the first time I know none of them.
So, Zun, I believe, is he is a Japanese video game developer and composer. He did the Toho Project soundtrack.
Okay.
RichaadEB, YouTube musician, metal guitarist.
Okay.
Does a lot of various covers and originals.
I'm smelling I'm smelling.
Oh, apparently he's most notably known for his Undertale covers.
Interesting. I'm smelling what smells like a certain amount of pretension that I would expect from Baron.
And Ben Prunty is the American composer who worked on FTL Faster Than Light.
I don't know what that is, but
it's an indie game. So basically, a lot of video game composers and video game-based music.
Musician, I believe you mentioned.
Yes, Rashad does that. He also did the Undertale covers, so a lot of video game stuff here.
I just don't have a great sense of what Faye and Ricky are going to be. I don't think this would be Ricky though. This could be Faye, but this just smells like Baron to me.
We going with Baron?
Yeah.
It is Baron.
Yeah.
I debated trying to throw you off because I knew you'd get it, but I'm like,
that threw me off.
An easy one.
Yeah.
I knew. Well, that's the thing. The moment I realized you didn't hear of any of them, you'd realize it was me because you didn't know who they are.
A little bit, but to be fair too, I actually didn't know quite a few people's taste in music. If this was earlier, you had a lot more people hide behind, including the enigma that was always going to be.
I was genuinely hoping that you'd get this before Glitcher. That was my best.
Oh, hope. I knew this wouldn't be Glitcher. Glitcher's not going to include video game musicians.
Oh no, Glitcher's straight YouTube music.
No, there's one.
I'm surprised.
There's one I probably would.
Pokemon.
Fair.
No.
But I'm also surprised Glitcher didn't include like an anime one.
Well, the problem is I don't like there's different artists for each one, and I don't like there's like that artist could create one that I really hate, and it would be like, oh yeah, that because each anime I watch has a different artist for their intros. So so I give up on trying to be like
that is like I could have done the Death Note theme and I'm just like, no.
Yeah, Death Note theme would, if I was to put a anime one, it would be Death Note or Panda would probably guess in another world, my smartphone one. They would get so mad at me.
I wouldn't get mad. I would just be disappointed.
You'd be disappointed. I mean, although it's great, I'm not gonna lie.
I think I'm pushing 60% at least, something around there.
Nice. That's in the positive. Can you keep it up?
Easier as you narrow people down.
I haven't been keeping track.
Except a lot of the people remaining are ones I haven't talked to music about often. I still have Neo. I still have Stoppy. Not Neo. Scylla, I meant Scylla, because I know Disturbed. The second I see Disturbed.
He also talked to me and haven't showed up.
Watch
next up.
Disturbed.
Yep,
Sky Daddy, Disturbed.
This isn't fair. This isn't fair. This is not fair. I demand a retrial.
Wait, can I also
okay, wait, can you...
Wait, let me finish, please.
Yeah, okay, finish.
I almost mentioned Sky Daddy too, but I was like, maybe you would exclude that just to throw me off the tiniest bit, but I was so tunneled for Disturbed.
Can you at least guess who... Can you at least ask who AshNikko is?
Oh yeah, I was still curious about that.
Oh, I
the
think
fucking timing of that.
Can I guess, Scylla, who AshNikko is?
Yes, please.
Is this the girl who gave your girlfriend cunnilingus on the couch?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, okay.
What?
Yes.
So there's a TikTok sound.
Okay.
That goes around. It's like, my girl looked like Wednesday Addams, eyes go black when she orgasms.
Okay,
Yep.
okay,
What?
let's cut it there because I need to worry about YouTube flags, right? I'm not monetized, but that doesn't mean banning's still a risk.
It's basically like really
So
like
it's-
a lot of like dirty like swearing
lyrics, yeah.
like lyrics like aggressive pop music.
I looked up, I see Sky Daddy, I see Disturbed. I don't even
This
look
isn't
at
fair. I
the
want a retrial. I want a retrial.
I don't even know need to know who the third one is. I could just look at the picture and know it's Scylla.
Want a retrial.
Yeah.
I love the fact too that Panda was just like, and show me Disturbed. I was like, well, I know what the next one is.
We've also played multiple games of Codenames with you, so
The
yeah.
timing of
Shush.
that too. The time I couldn't have done better.
This isn't fair.
People are gonna
So-
call raid.
Oh,
This was
God.
genuinely just a coincidence.
So what you needed to do was remove the first two and just add two others.
Yeah, I should have put really just fucking obscure things that I like, but
You
that
should
wouldn't have been
Disturbed
honest.
3 times.
Yeah, I should have done Disturbed 3 times.
Honestly, you know what part of me was kind of expecting?
Hmm.
For you to try and like sound out Disturbed somehow with like obscure band names, so I would have to say them all really fast, something like that.
Wait, no,
Gotcha.
Scylla, what Scylla could have done is actually she could have put Disturbed 3 times, but just each individual artist.
Yeah, each individual band member.
Yes.
Yes.
Alright.
All right.
Okay.
So I know that one was really difficult for you,
I know,
Panda, but
so I'm sweating over here.
just try to compose yourself. We're gonna move on. We have
Stoppy.
Jorge Riveria-Herrans.
We have Stoppy.
We have Stoppy.
Why did you make Taylor Swift's picture so thick compared to the other two?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
This just happened to be the pictures I got.
I won't lie.
I was actually surprised I put down Taylor Swift.
I was trying to figure out who it would be. I don't really remember talking to you about Taylor Swift, but that does kind of really fit your vibe, in my opinion. That I'm like, yeah, hi, Stoppy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
when
but
I was
also
putting
Peter
it,
Hollins is one of my favorite cover artists.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so Peter Hans is a cover artist. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But it's good cover music. Like, I think of the most famous one is a mashup between Hanging Tree and Come Little Children.
Alright.
Those
That
names
sounds
combined
specific.
don't make
He was
good.
also part of a fantastic Skyrim one.
I love that we bounced from incredibly easy to incredibly easy.
I was gonna say, or you have the Disney Villains melody with Whitney with
I
Whitney
do love
song.
that
Oh,
one.
that's good.
with the Avalon. That one
I
is
will-
something.
I
That's
will say, if this
why
came
you're-
before Dawn, I would have agonized a little bit. Because this
Here's the
one...
thing. I would put these two in like my top 10 very much. I
You know
love
what's-
these artists, but I don't beat
You-
Queen.
You know what's funny though?
What?
600 Man Strike came on before my thing popped on. I'm like, I now have Lin-Man Merelda playing. Thank you very much.
Alright,
All right, we have easy. We have easy. We have Rise Against, System of a Down, and Wu-Tang Clan.
Oh, solid. I don't know Rise Against too well. I believe they're kind of in the harder rock section of music, if I'm not mistaken.
In the what?
Harder rock section.
Yeah, like
Which kind of fits System of a Down and Wu-Tang Clan to some extent too, though Wu-Tang Clan's on that border for sure.
yeah, for sure.
From what I've heard of them, at least. If I'm wrong in general, I'm wrong, but what I've heard of them. Oh, I could see JJ for this. I still think they're gonna have AC/DC. Z fits nicely for this too, and I'm not like Faye standing there too. I don't think this would be Cherry, although again, she's just someone I don't talk to a lot, but I could see genuinely liking any. Do I think this is Raven, Ricky? No. I could see Raven. I don't see Ricky in this. Don't see Ricky. Oh, there's so many people left this could be. I think I want to go Faye again.
Faye for a second time.
Yeah.
You just don't see Ricky.
I respect that taste a lot. I just don't see that. We haven't talked about music a lot, but like his general vibe, his personality, I would never see a System of the Down Wu-Tang Clan combo.
Yeah,
Is this
Wu-Tang
Mr. Not a
Clan,
Ferret?
Mass respect.
I don't know any of these people.
Oh, you're
I-
missing out on some great music. And I'm
I don't know
talking
any of
somebody
these
who
people.
hates concept of nostalgia. Oh, you're missing out on some good music here.
Yeah.
I need to revisit System of a
I'm just out of the loop. 90% of the artists that have been showing up, I have no idea who these people are. I know.
To be fair, a lot of them were
fucking
before you were
spectrum
born.
here.
We have such a spectrum. We have Eminem showing up a second time.
John Williams and Eminem is such a fucking wild combo.
What I wouldn't give to just have those two men in the same room.
It would just be whiplash.
I don't
like,
know
Honestly,
who Lindsey
three of these are
Sterling is,
whiplash.
but by the
Lindsey
violin...
Sterling is electro violin kind of music.
Well, Knight's kind of giving away a little something here. The fact you know this artist, although I could just be incredibly
Well,
in touch.
I was going to say, so she also, I believe, won, I think it was America's Got Talent?
No, she did not win it.
She did not win it, but she was on it.
buzzed by...
Knight knows too much here for me to not want to guess Knight, but do I think John Williams really fits Knight? And honestly, asking that, fucking yeah.
Are we going with Knight?
I'm just double checking the list. I would not be surprised at Cherry. I would be incredibly surprised at Faye for this, honestly. The John Williams of it all is baffling to me. I guess there's a world this could be JJ, but I don't think this is gonna be JJ. I think I have to go Nightingale just for how much he's talking about Lindsey Sterling, but I would not be surprised if this was Raven at all.
You're going with the meta of Neo talking about it.
Nightingale.
Oh, about Nightingale talking about it, sorry. Unfortunately, this is Raven.
It was so close for you not to actually guess me. God
Well, I
damn
would
it.
have guessed you too if Nightingale wasn't correcting Med. This is why I have the rule about being muted.
Well, no.
And reinforce it. But yeah, no, Lindsey Sterling is, I will admit, she's very popular.
Okay, so
among
I'm just out of touch, which I knew anyway.
Yes.
Yeah.
But no,
So
if you
she's done combos with Hailstorm, Pentatonix.
She's also the one with Peter Hollins, which is why I said she did a Skyrim one with Peter Hollins.
Yes, she did. Yeah, that was really good.
I don't know who Lindsey Sterling is. So
I'm the tiniest bit frustrated. I would have guessed Raven because the Eminem John Williams combo is so bafflingly out there.
It's
Well,
just.
Here's the thing. Before, I did ask Med if I could change one of them, but they'd already done the slide by then, so.
Which one?
I was going to change out John Williams for Beethoven.
Oh.
I wouldn't have even needed to ask Lindsey Sterling on that point, yeah. But no, even the John Williams of it all. First of all, good to see a composer on here. I didn't expect a lot, but good to see one.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know who John Williams is.
He's the guy who did the Star Wars theme.
Yeah.
And
I was going to say, he's the Star Wars guy, isn't he?
He's
Yeah.
done a lot, though.
I know it isn't exactly the same, but technically Daniel Ingrams is a composer just for animation.
Fair, but you know what I mean. I'm talking like a composer. I'm talking like
Yeah.
Beethoven.
An actual
orchestral.
Yeah,
Yes.
like obviously the one I put is a composer, but just for animation shows, not for
Yeah.
that kind of caliber. You know what I mean?
So, Japanda, I have a question for you.
What?
What is the bigger cluster gap? Eminem and John Williams, or Bon Jovi and Legally Blonde?
Oh, this one is so fucking out there to me. Because at least, like, Bon Jovi and Legally Blonde, like, I could kind of understand even a certain amount of nostalgia going into that with, like, the 80s, 90s kind of era stuff. Well, I guess Legally Blonde's early 2000s, but you get what I mean, right? Like, somebody who's looking back on stuff they grew up with, right? Because Bon Jovi is one of those bands, like Queen, like AC/DC even, like the Eagles, that have kind of persisted throughout the 21st century, right?
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So I like John Williams to Eminem, though, is like Pluto to Mercury to me.
Oh, see, that's me with Eminem to Lindsey Sterling.
I just don't
Here's
know
the
Lindsey
thing.
Sterling for this.
So here's the thing. My favorite artist when I was growing up was Eminem. I didn't listen to anything else as a kid.
You know what I will also say, thinking about it? As much as I was thrown off by Nightingale talking about Lindsey Sterling, I should have realized it's not going to be Eminem in Nightingale's top 3, because I don't think Night holds any disrespect for Eminem, Night's not a big rap person.
I am not. No.
That I know, and that I'm going to stick by.
Yep.
All right, are you ready for the next round?
I think I am still positive, at least, but I'm bummed about losing that one. Yeah,
I will say, you can blame me. I'm sorry.
do,
I should have just
actively.
stayed music. I honestly should have just stayed music, but, you know, when I see Lindsey Sterling up there, I'm like, oh my god, my literal childhood.
Alright, show me Lindsey Sterling again, but this time with pop people, and I'm going to just guess Night. Let's go. Show me
Next
Lindsey
up,
damn it.
we have 5 Seconds of Summer, One OK Rock, and Walk the Room.
You know, I'm only just now realizing I've never seen what 5 Seconds of Summer looks like.
I want to say one of these are spelled.
What's One OK Rock?
Let me look that up for you so I can get. They are so obviously a rock band.
Yeah.
They are a Japanese rock band.
Okay, 5 Seconds of Summer was already screaming Faye. Japanese rock feels even more like it screams Faye over Z or Neo Night. Maybe. I don't think Neo Night's gonna put 5 Seconds of Summer though. What's Walk the Room?
Oh, I guess I actually have to put Walk the Room band. Oh, is it Walk the Moon?
Yes.
I might have effed that one up. That's on me.
Do you want me to close your stream while you fix it, or?
No, we'll do it live.
Alright.
They are an American rock band.
No, I know Walk the Moon. Aren't they the one that did Shut Up and Dance With Me?
I believe so, yes. Yes,
I
they
love that song.
Yes.
That's in my head now. Okay, I need to not sing.
And
Um,
demonetized.
I'm not monetized to begin with. I need 500
Hell yeah.
subscribers and a lot more watch time. Oh, I could see this being literally half the list left. This is not out of the preview for Nightingale. This is not out of the preview for Neo Night. I don't think this would be JJ. I think 5 Seconds of Summer would be there. I don't think Walk the Moon would be. This doesn't feel like what I would expect from Z, but it's not too far. Could this be Cherry? I think I have to stick with my gut of Faye. I know this will be my 3rd time guessing Faye.
This is your 3rd Faye. Unfortunately, this is Night.
Fuck.
It is.
It doesn't surprise me, but it's not what I expected for sure.
Oh boy, do I love me literally all 3 of these.
No, very good taste. Again, I just haven't seen One OK Rock.
Oh, you'll love them. You'll love them.
Like, a lot of respect, and I'm actively trying to fight not to sing lyrics right now. We're down 5 people, and I think I'm straddling that 50-50 at the moment.
All right. Well, while you're getting a good straddle in, let's go to the next round with Natalie Jane, Alexander Stewart, and Voice Play.
Who are any of these?
So I believe Natalie Jane and Alexander Stewart are solo acts, but they have also performed together. And Voice Play is an a cappella group.
Can I get the
So very much in the similar vein to Pentatonix.
Is there a particular genre for Natalie Jane and Alexander Stewart?
They just kind of talk to her as American singer-songwriter. I think maybe primarily on YouTube, although like she does have her own Vivo.
We're down to 5 people, and I'm not gonna lie, this is such an odd group. I don't relate to any of these people, so I'm like, is this just somebody? I can't see this being Z though. This doesn't feel like what I would expect from Faye. Acapella of all, I don't think I would expect from Faye. Cherry kind of stands out. I don't think I would expect this from Neonite or JJ, so I think from process of elimination, I need to go Cherry Blossom.
Cherry Blossom. It is
Yeah.
Cherry.
It just was one of those things. I had no idea of who to expect, but the other I'm all expecting to be a lot more in the rock area of it all, that hearing a cappella. Like,
I mean, I don't think I've met Cherry, but like, dog, me and you, we need to talk because voice play is amazing.
that was a wild
I
pick.
100% agree. Voice play is so good.
Apparently, I just live under a rock. But a rock that's getting views on my Valorant guide, so who cares?
Right? So the guy on the far right,
Matt
on the
Mercer?
voice play, that is not Matt Mercer, but he looks so much like Matt Mercer.
Okay, I'm
The
at
big
least not sure.
difference is his incredibly bassy voice.
Fair. Okay. I'm at least glad I'm not tripping that looks like Matt Mercer.
He very much looks. He is what would happen if Matt Mercer, instead of playing D&D, became a bass singer.
Alright.
All right, we're nearing the end, and we've got Skillet, Tryhard Ninja, and AJR.
Lot of respect, and honestly, thinking back, I'm surprised Tryhard was not on glitches. A lot of respect for. I think I've talked to Neonite about AJR now that I'm thinking about it. I'm 50-50 Neo JJ. I know there's only 4 people left, but I think I gotta go Neonite on this one.
And
Let's go.
Neonite. So much Skillet. Let's fucking go.
Honestly, let's go.
We have Boy with Ook, Bo Burnham, and Avenged Sevenfold.
I think it's supposed to be Uke, which is the yaoi term for bottom, basically. And I'm just like, yeah, I wish.
No, it's Ook. It's Ook for ukulele.
Oh, well.
Eh,
We know it can't be them.
honestly. It's Faye, JJ, and Z, so everyone present is guest. Everyone present is out. And I've honestly not done poorly at guessing those present.
No, true enough.
Didn't do great. I'm still mad about Raven. Oh, who would put Bo Burnham and the Avenged Sevenfold combo? That's what I'm... The ukuleles actually was really informing my decision. Did I just overstate how much I thought JJ would go for like a really old school band, maybe? I mean, I'm down to Faye, JJ, and Z, and honestly, could see any of them putting this, I think I'm gonna go with Jshua.
You're going to go with JJ. And you should have gone Faye.
Honestly, a lot of respect. Avenged Sevenfold, Bo Burnham, great. I just don't know Boy with Ook again.
You're 0 for 3 on Faye in that case, because you got
honestly.
Faye.
Yeah.
Faye might be your worst person, musically.
Faye is Faye is the art department.
Honestly, Faye's one of those people I don't talk to a lot, like, in terms of things we like. There's somebody I just kind of, whenever I hang out with, it's more of a vibe situation. Same kind of goes with Ricky, where, like, I don't think I'm ever going to do well with them, but, like, yeah, no, great taste for both of them. I just, did not know them as well as I thought I did, and that was already a low bar.
All right, now you talk about 50-50s. You are quite literally down to a 50-50 with Avenged Sevenfold again, System of a Down, and Gojira.
Can I ask what Gojira is?
The original name of Godzilla?
God damn it, that was what I was going to say.
Is it
I believe as well, they are a French heavy metal band.
Okay, this is JJ having fun with me. This is either just a band I've never heard from JJ, and we have talked some on music, or this is JJ having a laugh. Because for context, not to give too much away, I do make a few jokes because JJ knows French. I do the same thing with Scylla. I think this is JJ having a laugh.
Founded as Godzilla in 1996, changed to Gojira in 2001. This is JJ having a laugh.
Yeah, this was JJ having a laugh. Did they tell you the Gojira was a joke?
No, they did not. They just gave me 3 names.
All right, well, let's see what Z likes.
You got one more left. I wonder who it could possibly be. Hiroyuki Sawano. We have Queen
Honestly,
for
I
a
would have
second
guessed
time.
this. Honestly, I would have guessed it. I don't know who Hiroyuki Sawano, like, what he's worked on. But, like, the Queen, the Red Hot Chili Peppers, and somebody from, like, I can only guess gaming or anime. I would have 100% guessed Z on this.
Oh yeah, so Japanese composer for a lot of the Attack on Titan stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Mobile Suit Gundam 7 Deadly Sins. He's done a lot of anime stuff.
Yeah, no, this makes so much sense for Z. I'm kind of bummed this was not earlier, because this would have been such a free gimme once I saw Queen and Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Well, I mean, would you believe it is in fact Z?
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
I do
And
think
also,
I got about 55-60% on this.
I will also say something. I'm going to apologize to Z if they ever see this video. So I had everything labeled as who they were, so I had them labeled by name. So obviously Z was at the end. And when I hit the randomizer, I forgot to put in Z's name, so they stayed at the end.
Boy, Z.
I mean, hey, it kind of works out just because so many were randomized. It, like, you can hide some of the mistake, right?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, who's to say you wouldn't have still been at the end?
I also will say, though, like I said, I'm just kind of bummed this was not earlier, because seeing this 3, I don't think there's a person I could have mistaked this for. Maybe just how much I don't know Faye. This didn't feel like something I would expect from Ricky, for sure, but, like, I think even with that question mark, I feel like I would have gone Z 100% in this.
So, congratulations, Dawn. You have a partner in Queen.
Ha
I think Skillet showed up the most with 4. Was
Oh,
it
yes.
5?
The funny,
I
sorry.
think 4.
The funny thing is, I was like about to jokingly on muted sing a Queen song, and for some reason my brain blanked on every single Queen song, and I started singing Bon Jovi.
Oh my god.
Hell yes.
Greg, start singing. Somebody else start singing Legally Blonde.
Mad
I don't know any Legally Blonde.
So you've got names.
No, don't
Everybody.
actually have to worry about YouTube.
Japanda, do we have a final score?
I'll admit I lost count. I believe I'm positive, though. I think I got 12 out of the 21.
Editor Japanda, put the score here.
I'm not. I'm lazy.
But yeah, I think that went really well. I would love to see you do more quizzes like this.
I do gaming next. I think gaming has to be the next one.
Ooh.
Oh, but this one went so well, in my opinion. I love it.
I'm gonna throw you a curveball with my gaming one. You're never gonna see it coming.
If you don't include at least Sims 4, though.
That's not fair. You'll know it's me.
Hey,
Yeah, but you
no,
also
no,
can't
no.
lie.
Well, actually, could
or
be Dawn or
Stoppy.
Stoppy or B.
Like
Maybe.
Matt said, though, you're not allowed to lie. Like, I'm not banning jokes, but the jokes still have to be something I could see from you. Like, if it was a game called Disturbed. Right.
If you like Panda, I might have an idea for a way to frame the quiz so it's not quite so obvious.
Obvious for
I have
who?
a bit of experience in quizcraft.
I don't even know if it was super obvious for them this time.
Yeah, really, like, okay.
No, I mean,
there were like
if a lot of people do that game specifically.
There were a couple obvious ones this one, just because, like, I know Glitcher and Scylla so well. Once you told me French rock, like, I knew that was JJ. If I just had different expectations for Night, because I forgot how much you can lean into the rock stuff, too.
Oh, I had pop rock, J rock, and indie rock on there.
I had K-pop, rock, and Broadway.
I still should have had Raven in all of this. I still should have.
Realized in the gaming one, I would probably be the most obvious person. Actually, not exactly.
Honestly, the amount of Minecraft that would show up.
Hades 2, Minecraft, Disney Dreamlight Valley.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Or Sims.
Who said they all had to be PC games?
I just realized something too. I never
Oh, that's
realized
true.
that I never mentioned my top some of my favorite bands.
Yeah, what are your top 3?
Yeah, that's not.
I mean, kind of.
Or you can hold it, and maybe you can do we guess Japanda's
I
favorites.
plan to do that, but Shane still does these when he does it for Smosh. But you all guys also know that my taste varies so frequently and so wildly that like whatever I say today is gonna be different by the time we do that quiz. Oh, I can't wait to get to the celebrity crushes one.
That's gonna be fun.
Me jokingly, I could be part of that because I technically could have that answers.
Well, also,
of
to be
fake
fair,
crushes.
crushes aren't always romantic too. Like they all
Here's the
respect
thing,
crushes.
Panda.
Bro, I don't
Put it
crush.
this way. I got 2. There was 2 I got teased for having a crush on, even though I didn't. And a third one I made up a fake crush on. There's a third one I made up a fake crush on. Those would be the 3 you got.
I'm gonna be honest, like, if we do one for video games, that one's gonna be tough for me to come up with ones. I don't crush on anyone, so I don't think I would put in for that one. Like, it would be hard.
Game crushes. I'm saying like celebrities.
No, like, I don't crush, period.
Alright, thank you all for joining me today. I know this was very chaotic at the end, but I do really appreciate you popping in and stick around. Please leave a like, comment your favorite bands, and subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. Other than that, I hope to see you next time. Have a good day, and goodbye!